Let's move into our NFL Week 3 pick show. Current standings right now, me and Matt are tied at the top. Still not great here. We're down units this year, all of us. I am at 6-6. Maddie is at 6-6. We've gone 3-3 the first 2 weeks. Zach went 2-4 last week. He's sitting at 5-7. And then we have Pigoy, who is 4-8 in the basement of the standings.
We not do well. No one over 500 is not a good look.
No, not at all. Let's go ahead and get started with the noon games. And just for everyone out there, we will have Maddie's and Pigoy's picks on the graphic that gets released Sunday morning. So make sure you check out their picks. Obviously,
every Sunday morning. The graphic is out every Sunday morning. Pigoy puts that out on the Twitter. I'll start trying to put that on the Facebook also, so everyone knows our picks. But yeah, that will be out tomorrow morning with the Maddie and Pigoys. Everyone will be waiting on those.
Shout out Pigoy. He is the graphic master. So, but let's go ahead and jump into it, Zach. Our noon picks. I am going to take the Tennessee Titans at home, +2. I know they're not looking good so far, but I just feel like the Titans are going to get right this week. I am not impressed with the Raiders. Everybody was on them early in the year. I'm just not really on the Raiders right now, and I think the Titans are going to win this game and be all right. In my other game, I am going to take the Vikings -5.5. I do think the Lions are a little friskier than they have been in the past, but the Vikings at home coming off an embarrassing primetime game, obviously primetime Kirk Cousins, they're going to get right at home. And it does worry me a little bit because, Dan Campbell is the master against the spread, but I do think that the Vikings are a better football team and are going to win this game by at least a touchdown.
I love that because I have them in a survivor pool. I'm going to take the Kansas City Chiefs -5.5. The Colts stink. The Colts are not
trap.
Good.
That's a trap line, though.
No. That's what you think. That's what they want you to think. But you're probably right.
Kansas City is so much better. They should be so much more than a 5-point favorite, though. That worries me.
It opened at 2.5, Boomy.
That scares me.
I'm just saying. Well, I'm just saying this. I have no faith in Matt Ryan and this team.
Yeah, I'm with. I don't disagree. That line's
1-1. And then I'm going to take the Chicago Bears 2.5. Is it 2.5? Right?
Yeah,
that's what I put right here. But it's on the what is that? Sports Action at 3. But we could go 2.5.
I'll give you 2.5. That's what I betted at last night. I'm with you. I've already bet this game. I think, Lovie Smith coming back. I do think they're going to open up the play call a little bit and let Justin Fields throw it a little bit more. And I'm with you. I've already bet this. I just didn't include it.
This is a special pick from Z-Lil here. Over 39. That seems these aren't the best defenses you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah. That does seem
Davis Mills can
low.
Throw the ball.
But it also worries. I saw that as well. That one does worry me, though, because unders are just hitting like crazy this year.
I know, but it's going to be a nice little, probably 60-degree day at Soldier Field. It's not. I don't think it's supposed to be rainy. You never know. And two teams that I think could score some points, just to the simple fact of I don't think the Bears defense is playing well, but we'll see.
Moving to the afternoon, I have got the Seahawks -1 in arguably the ugliest game I've probably seen in a long time. They host the Falcons. I do think that the Falcons might be the worst team in the NFL. And I just think that Seattle, they look good in week 1, didn't look so great last week, but they're at home. Falcons are terrible. I'll take the Seahawks to win the game. So at least, -1, I think they're going to cover that. And then I'm also got the Rams. The Rams -3.5. I still don't think they're quite right yet. They still have a little bit of work to do. And with that being said, this is a good opportunity. Everybody said, they pissed that one away, late last week. They didn't lose the game, but they looked terrible against the Falcons. And I think they're going to find at some point they are going to get right. And I just keep banking on the Rams finding that comfort zone. And Kyler Murray is just so hard to trust. So go ahead and give me the Rams -3.5.
I'm going to go Chargers minus 3.5. I think that's a ridiculous line. I understand Jacksonville played pretty good last week, but the Chargers, Justin Herbert, this team is pretty. I think this team is going to be very good. No, they're only 1-1, but Justin Herbert, like a top 5 quarterback in the league right now with just the way he's been playing. I don't think at home 3.5. What happened here? Because it opened at 10.
Even better, Zach. I'll give it to you at 3. I see it on ESPN right now at 3,
Is there
so
an
I won't make
injury
you.
somewhere that I don't know about?
Well, there's people don't know if Herbert's going to start.
Oh no, well, you know what? Either way, taking it.
All
Hopefully it
right,
goes.
fair enough. What's your
That's
other one?
crazy that it's crazy that that's not going to be known until game time. And
Yeah,
then I'm going to take. I think this is going to. I'm doing it because I know I have a sharp line on this. Packers +1 against the Bucks. No Mike Evans. I don't think the Tampa Bay Bucks are very good.
I
Good
would like to agree with
defense.
you.
Good defense. But I just don't see it from that offense. And I think that the Packers, they played well defense last week. I don't know. I think
I'd
it's
like to agree with you. Sammy Watkins is out, and we saw him targeted quite a bit more in week
oh
2. So it looked
goodness.
like, yeah. So Sammy Watkins is out, but if you have
You know
Alan
what? I have
Lazard,
to
I
take
would.
it again. I have to take it again.
But I think you'll be all right. Sammy Watkins is obviously the second option there behind
No,
Alan
I'm just saying.
Lazard.
I think Tampa is just, especially without Mike Evans.
Yeah, and they looked terrible against the Saints until there was that fight the other night. So I don't know. I'm with you. I think the Packers are going to win, but we'll see. Moving to Sunday Night Football, we have the Broncos hosting the 49ers. I think the Broncos are huge frauds. Although I do feel like this is a do or die weekend for the Broncos, because if you lose and go to 0-3, it's over. I will still take the 49ers. Jimmy G going to cover. Played pretty well once he came in. And now he's the quarterback the rest of the year. Their insurance policy paid off. 49ers are going to win that game pretty easily, I think.
I'm with you. I think that the spark of Jimmy G is also there. I don't think that Denver is good at all. I don't think Russ is going to save the world here in this game. And I think, like you said, Jimmy G he makes them a better team, which is crazy to think.
And I apologize. I said that wrong. The Broncos are 1-1. They won't fall to 0-3, but 1-2 is still a big hole to climb out of if you do drop this one. Monday Night Football, Cowboys Giants. It's kind of wild to think that if the Giants win this game, that they will move to 3-0. I don't know the last time we saw that, but the Giants are 1-point favorites at home against the Cowboys. I'll take the Cowboys. I feel like this line is just kind of stinky, and I'm falling into the Cooper rush. I think they're going to take care of it.
I'm going with Giants here. I think the Giants will win this game at home. Dallas, I don't know what happened last week. That was a fluke. I think that the Giants are going to go to 3-0, which is a wild thing to say.
That is wild. But make sure you check out the graphic. Like Zach said, it'll be out Sunday morning with all of our picks, all 4 of our picks.